And check 103, check 103, check 103, check 123, check 123. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Oh, the shutdown is over. It's over now. Getting a nice little bounce this morning. Good morning, Frank. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. All right. What do we got going? We got gold ripping up. We got markets ripping up. We got everything ripping up. Markets never going down again. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Let's get to work. All right. Had a little order out in gold this morning up at this 40.17. We kind of missed that. Not that big a move to get there anymore now, but we're going to look on the buy side. Where are we at 41.10? So let's just go out here, guys, down on our 65 EMA at 40.93. Start the day. We are doing the micros in gold. I mean, the micros, small ones. The ATR is actually do what you want. ATR is only 44 points, so it's kind of in our range. So I'll do the MGCs 40.93.50. It's down 17 points from here. We are good with that. Say goodbye to Hollywood. Say goodbye, my baby. Okay, got that all straightened out. Good morning, YouTube. Good morning, Davi. Good morning, Unicorn. Good morning, Azur. Good morning, everybody. Let's see where we are on the sell side. We got 40. Yeah, we got that 40.17. Probably still works for a couple points. Let's go to daily. Broke back out on the daily chart. All we did on a weekly chart, guys and girls, which is pretty cool. We hit our 9 EMA on a trend down at 39.35. I mean, how cool is that? We exactly hit that 9 EMA, up 100 points from there. So we held our weekly levels. We're not going to have anything on the upside now. Let's see if we got a pivot point somewhere. 41.49. We'll have some fibs on the way up. But looks like we want to be long on a pullback. I don't want to be aggressive and do the 15 EMA here. If we go a little higher, this 41.02 probably works. It's down 10 points from here. Good morning, everybody. How can you use futures to determine the trend for the week? Unless you are Nostradamus, that ain't going to happen. I don't know what the trend's going to be 10 minutes from now. So I certainly can't tell you what the trend's going to be for the rest of the week in any way, shape, or form. Welcome back. If those of you who are visiting, this is our last week of visitors. We have our boot camp next week. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. We have added a couple of little things to our futures course, guys and girls. We are now including Tuesday and Thursday nights, slow markets with Scotty and Mate. That is now included. Actually, it's included in any of our courses. If you want to go check them out. We have our major webinar. We have over 1,500 people registered already for Wednesday night. If you guys want to participate in that, that is absolutely free. Before we leave today, I will give our YouTubers my email if you want to come hang out for the rest of this week. And I can tell you guys, we have a lot of people at YouTube that came into our trading room and have now purchased our course and are trading live with us. So pretty cool. And they're doing well. Where are we, Scotty? 33 out of 34? I don't even know where we are anymore. 33 out of 34 last trading days. We have been profitable, knock on wood. We won't talk about numbers, but it has been a fabulous run. I'll see what happens later on, Oscar. See what kind of mood I'm in. I do have a few accounts to give away, so we'll see. All right, we're good in gold on our downside, 40.93. If we spike down to the 65 EMA. Again, if we get up a little bit more from here, is there still a plan to set up a slow trading plan only? I'm working on it, comp. Yeah, I might do a subscription. I mean, is anybody would anybody be interested in just trading with us on Tuesdays and Thursday nights and not buying a course and just hanging out on Tuesday and Thursday nights? Thinking about doing that. Maybe we charge $100 a month or something. for those of you who are working during the day. All right, we'll work on it. Yeah, we'll make it really cheap. I think we'll make it an option on our website. Let me talk to my men. We're having a big meeting tonight. Just slow markets. Now, you won't have the option of the class, of the course or the mentorship or any of that. And I can tell you, if we do that, it's going to be about trading. It's not going to be so much about teaching and all that stuff, because that's going to be for the people who actually buy the course. But you hang out, you trade. Something to think about. Is this where I learned how to read for starting? Yes, Cheddar. This is for people who have never traded before, for people who are struggling with futures. Yes. Apex does not have any sales right now, I don't think. So I would not be rushing in to buy in any Apex accounts. I don't think they have any sales whatsoever. So wait, one's coming this week, I guarantee it. I like the course, I need context. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you have the course, Unicorn, show up on every Thursday night, right? Every Thursday night, we have lifetime mentorship with any course that we have. So, and if you have the course, Unicorn, in your course, there is a link to Tuesdays and Thursday nights. It is included now. So you have that too. Show up, man. Yep. We're trying to make this as easy as possible for everybody. Give you guys as much information as we possibly can. All right, here's the question, guys and girls. Do we like 4102 if we spike down that fast? It's only a 6-point move down. I say we'd be more patient for the opening, but let's come up to 94.50 in gold. Thank you, City. Yeah, the course is spectacular. I mean, for $300, everything that you get with that, it's insane. We're trying to help everybody. Trust me when I tell you, I ain't making any money selling courses. Not for the prices that we're selling them at. Let's come up to 40.94.50 on that. All right, what else we got going on? Let's go around the horn at our ESs. Again, we're getting a big pop up this morning. The shutdown is over. It's over now. Now we pulled back to our 65 EMA and held. Now we're kind of in nowhere's land. We got our orb set up, but we got plenty of time for the orbit. Last night, well, let's see what we got on the sell side here. In the ESs, if we have anything above where we're trading. So because we have this big gap up, we start looking for other levels. We have a nice pivot point at 68.38, which is up 18 points from here. Yeah, 68.38. Let's look daily. Daily, we're above everything again. Actually, no, 68.23, guys. Where is that? No, we're above that now. We don't got much here on the sell side. We got above 68.11. The webinar on Wednesday is just an introduction to everything, Mom. Doesn't cost anything. We have like 1,500 people registered. Give you a lot of information. Just general stuff. But doesn't cost a dime to be there. All right, so the futures right now, again, we're bopping up. We've recaptured daily levels in a lot of things. Let's put out 68.07 for the opening, down 12 points, just to have something out. Down 12 points from here. I want to look at the SPYs. I've been trying to get into this for way too long. Well, you can get into it now for as little as $300, Cheddar. Let's see where we are in the SPYs. I think we recaptured a lot of stuff in the SPYs too, so we're kind of in nowhere's land. You know, we're what, 12 points off all-time highs? Let's go to our daily, 2%. All-time high is 689, was 678, 11 points, yeah, less than 2% from the all-time highs again. 675.80 is the 9 EMA on a daily chart. Where are we? Now we're way above that. So we recaptured a lot of important levels in the spiders, in the ESs, in gold, MYM, Bitcoin, everything. So, we're kind of in nowhere's land. I don't know if they're going to start piling us up with economic news now that this is over. This is a pretty light week unless they start, pounding us with stuff. Today we got absolutely nothing. Tomorrow we got AD plea employment at 9:15 and Fed speak. Wednesday, Fed speak. Thursday. So nothing major this entire week. We got some Fed speak. I don't know what all this is, CPI and stuff coming out at 5:30 at night. We don't care about that anyway. It's a very, very, very light week, unless they start, popping stuff in there that we don't know about. All right, gold's coming in a bit here. I don't want to try this 4102 for a quick trade. I mean, it'll be down 13 points. We're real conservative all the way down here. What do we think, trading room, Scotty? Anybody like anything? I'll try the 02 for a quick trade if we spike down there. I'll do it in a PA account. One of my other ones, very small though, and it's got to go fast. Maybe we get a quick point. Otherwise, just be patient. Yeah, it's not that big a move down from where we are right now. So it doesn't really fit our trade, so we won't do it. I like the 94.50. That's down 12 points from here. It's a holiday tomorrow, but not a holiday that means anything as far as trading is concerned. It's an important holiday. What is it? Veterans Day tomorrow, something like that? Yes. So it is an important day for all our veterans. And thank you very much for your service. But as far as the market is concerned, Jimmy crap corn. I mean, we could have a little lighter volume, but we'll see what happens. All right, let's look at some stocks. Everything's up. Apple, Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, Microsoft, Palantir. Everything's up nicely. Let's see if we got any movers and shakers that we want to look at this morning. What is a COGT? Oh, it matters to me. So you see how we got this little bounce now, guys and girls. So if we would have spiked down to 02, it definitely would have worked. But now that we got that little bounce, we certainly don't like it. So it's chill pill time. Relax a mundo. We've ate. There were a couple of nice setups in gold last night for those who have been with us in slow markets. I'll show you a couple of things. I know we had the orb on last night and it busted out. But here was a trade that I did last night. When we hit this pivot point up here at 40, whatever this was, 40.53. I was hanging around. It was like 7 o'clock at night. We had a beautiful breakout of the orb, but this was a nice little short, worked out for 4 or 5 points. So anyone who's with us for slow markets, if you're around trading at night, look for those signals. All right, COGT. What the heck is this? Whoa, Nelly. Cognizant Biosciences. That is a biotech, obviously. Those who are joining us, visiting, or joining us from YouTube, don't hesitate to ask us any questions about anything. It's got a great spread. This thing has a 4-cent spread. You want to talk about a far from moving average trade of 41.15? Let's go to the 1-minute chart. Look at this. There is your high. Red bar. Not easy because this red bar didn't start until it went down $1. So it wouldn't have been easy to grab, but it worked for $4 if you trust the process. Yes, the link for the free webinar comp is just our website, WSGTA.com. We'll see a link in there. Let me show you. I'll show everybody this for a minute. Let's put that up. WSGTA.com.
Morning. What's up?
What's up, Pete? Just giving you 1 minute.
You got it, buddy.
Okay, so WSGTA.com. Where is the webinar on here? There it is. Free trading masterclass. Just scroll down a little bit, hit your register, and boom, chakalaka, you're in.
Yep. It's there. Wednesday
That's Wednesday
night, 8 p.m. Eastern time. You must register. You got to register, everybody.
Also now, guys, even with our brand new futures course, okay, which is only $299, you're getting the Tuesday and Thursday nights. All right, so we're kind of sitting in nowhere's land right now in all the futures. We're going to let Pete talk for a few minutes. Obviously, everybody knows that the shutdown is over and we're getting a big bounce today. We'll see how much of it we hold. We don't really care. We're just looking for trading setup. We got our gold. Let's come up in gold, guys, to what is that? Do we like the 98.60 now? Are we going to be? Oh, I'm on a 15-minute chart. Give me 1 second. Yeah, we're good. We're going to hang out at the 94.50. All good. Okay, Pete, all yours. Take it away. People pay attention.
Baby, you got it, baby. All right. Stay with me. Let me get on here. Okay, everybody. Good morning. Look, obviously, we've got we're coming to an end with the longest shutdown in history by the government. It really was starting to eat away and engage the market in a big way. That was sort of a lot of the pullback we saw last week. Obviously, some of the tech got some of the worst because for some bizarre reason, the minute the minute they get a little bit of an inkling that tech is not performing, look, tech has outperformed absolutely everything, right? And then you got like that day that Palantir came out and they had great earnings, but they went down 8%. Look, you know what? They start talking about this bubble stuff, which is absolutely the most ridiculous thing ever in history. Recession, ridiculous. A bubble, ridiculous. Okay, so government shutdown coming to an end. Obviously, market right now is up 0.94% for the opening. Right, how it pans out, or we're not sure. Right, we're not sure how it is, but obviously the market's been ready to setting itself up for it. Now, all that being said, it's going to see how it affects the economic numbers that are coming out. That's one of the biggest things in the world, right? Obviously, all that we're looking for is how much information are we getting? One of the things that affected the market in a negative way last week was we don't have CPI, PPI, the payroll numbers. We don't have unemployment, jobless rates, and all that. So what's been going on with the Federal Reserve is they're flying blind. I mean, I'm sure they have the numbers in there somehow, but what ended up happening was last week is because all these government agencies are not giving out any of the information, and we know that the Federal Reserve's whole shtick is it's all based on economic data. So if you're flying blind, you don't know what you're doing. All that being said, there is a reporting service called Challenger that came out with a report last Wednesday, and that's what really knocked the heck out of the market, that over 1 million layoffs. Companies have to announce their layoffs. I don't know if they have to announce any layoffs or over a certain percentage or what, but this number came out on Wednesday. It caught everybody by surprise that over this past year, 2025, there have been over 1 million layoffs nationwide in all different sectors. Well, that's what sort of cracked the market. That means that, that there's obviously stuff out there we're not seeing. We don't know about a lot of this stuff. And it's the way, look, think about this. It is the way that the big players position themselves. A lot of their positions, hedge funds, mutual funds, fixed end funds, these guys position themselves, in interest rate sensitive portfolios. So if they don't know, or everybody thinks we're going to have we're in the midst of an interest rate cutting cycle, and then the Federal Reserve sort of smacks everybody in the face and says, whoa, December is not a surety. Well, then we have a problem. And that's what sort of was the initial thing that knocked my gut was that it was a little bit of a J pow poking the bear a little the president, but because I promise you, there's as much of a chance of me playing center for the New York Knicks as there is we not getting a cut in December. It's happening. That's the bottom line, right? The economic data has shown us that before. It's showed us that again. It's happening. They're not going to do that. So the fact that he said that, I kind of think it was a bit of a poke in the bear. All that being said, this is like a slingshot that we've been waiting for. Okay. Everyone has been ready to just sort of pull the trigger. The market did not engage the government shutdown on the downside very much, but it was about to. It was starting to really crack, right? Because, we look, you can drive along, with your dark sunglasses on at night for only so long. And then you're going to start to see things start to crack. And so that's what we were starting to do. It took a month. But let's hope everybody gets to go back to work. Look, you saw, my God, to think about it. We're heading into Thanksgiving. That November is the most robust, strongest month, okay, seasonality wise of the market. September and October tend to be softer. They weren't. They were strong. So everybody thought when we started to see the market pull back last week, oh, maybe the seasonality is like, is folding over into November. Not the case. It was all that other stuff. It was all the unknowns flying in the dark. You can imagine that with 10% of all flights being canceled and people waiting 9 hours at the TSA lines on Thanksgiving, which is the busiest day for air travel in the United States, without anybody on these planes, with anyone at the airport, forget it. You knew that they weren't going to let that happen. So hopefully everyone positioned themselves well. All that being said, this is just sort of an economic overview of what's going on. We are traders, right? We love trends. We love volatility. That's what we do, right? So, look, you're going to see an update. We don't know how long it's going to hold. We don't know all that other stuff that's going to start to come out, right? That's going to start affecting the market. So look, don't get yourself in a jam here, okay? Just, follow the rules, right? Use your stop orders, follow David's strategies. They work. They work in slow times, they work in volatile times, they just work. Stop orders. Never turn a winning day into a losing day. We've got an amazing new website. It's super consumer friendly. We've got a brand new course on the futures, $299 payment plan, money back guarantee, coaching and mentoring. We've got a Mondays and Fridays YouTube. There's a link in the website. There's a link all over. There's a link in my Instagram if you need that. Mondays and Fridays, trading the opening bell with David Green is probably one of the greatest gifts of all time, because some of you are brand new. You sit down at your computer, it's very intimidating. So to have David to hold your hand on the opening, to assimilate the information, the economic data, to figure out what stocks to look at, watch lists and all that is an amazing gift, right? And then Wednesday night, we've got a masterclass webinar, 8 p.m. Eastern time. Please, there's a link in my bio. There's a link in the website bio. You can look up in the sky. It's out there. I'm telling you. Short of a billboard in Times Square, you're going to be able to find the link for the masterclass on Wednesday. Join us. You got to register. We'd love you all to be there. So there's free stuff. There's paid stuff. There's money back guarantee. If you want to learn to trade futures, Dave's your man. Wall Street Global Trading Academy is the place. Apex Trader Funding, our preferred trading platform. Infinite possibilities. Join us. We love you. Dave, it's all yours.
Thank you, Pete. All right, we're kind of hanging here, guys and girls. Let's see if we can get this gold to spike down 8 points from here. Let's come up a little bit. And again, it's only an 8-point move, so we're going to leave this for a little bit. Let me modify this up. 40, 95, 10. We'll go 95, 20. Cheat a little bit. ES is pulling back a bit. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how much of this we're going to hold, how much of this we're not going to hold. But again, I still like 7. Maybe we go down to 3 after that. Keep our eyes. See what the cat drags in with that. I'll take it nice and easy on the opening, as we always do. All right, I had a couple of people say, I have questions. I don't even know what you're looking at. So let's talk for a couple of minutes about what exactly we're looking at here. Okay, and why we're putting orders out where we are. Everything that we do is just strictly based on our technical analysis. So I will walk you through a couple of things. I'll tell you guys what technical analysis we are using to find the trades that we have out there. All right, so in ESs, we have an order out at 68.07. Why? That is our pivot point. It will be down 10 points from here. Then we have an order a little bit below that at 68.03. So if we want to be really conservative, we'll go 68.03 for the opening. And what we're looking for when we're trying to get into an ES trade is at least a 10-point move to hit one of our technicals. Okay. We'll go 03. We want this to move at least up or down at least 10 points to hit one of our technicals. The reason for that is so that when it pulls back and hits one of our technicals, we have room when it reverses, and the odds are in our favor that it will reverse when we hit one of our technical levels. So we can make a few points when it hits that level and bounces up. And that's what we do with every single thing, right? Let's go to gold. We're coming in now in gold a little bit. Okay, good. So gold at this 40.95, if we get there real fast, would be down 16 points. So again, same thing with gold. We want it to go down at least 10 points and hit one of our levels. And we want it to go fast. So the faster this comes down and hits this, the better the odds are going to be. We'll get our 1 to 3 point bounce off that. But we want it fast. So we're looking now. I want this down another 3 points. I want it to happen in the next minute or so. If it hesitates, bounces back up from here, the trade will not be as effective. So when we're looking to get into trades, everything is about speed and movement. The further it moves to hit one of our levels, and the faster it moves, the better the odds will be of it turning around from that level. So again, if we don't hit this in the next couple of minutes, our next level below this is significantly lower, but let's stick with a different time frame. 15-minute, we have 40.90. There we go. Boom, chakalaka. Okay, 40.90 would still be down 10 points from where we are right now. So all we had to do was go to a 15-minute chart, expand our time frame a little bit, and we found another level, our 30 EMA. So if we don't hit this in the next couple of minutes, this 40.95, we are going to go down to 40.90. That'll be down 10 points from where we are right now. So I literally will give this another minute or two. If we don't hit it in the next minute or two, we'll go lower. Morning, Jerry. Because the odds at 40.90 are going to be even better than the odds at 40.95. So we'll literally give this another minute. If we don't smack down there, we go to our lower level at 40.90, which is the 30-minute support level. Sometimes we got to be a little patient. Let it see if it sets up. We would still be down more than 10 points to hit this level. But here's the thing. See how we're kind of hesitating now and we bounced? That's it. I don't like it anymore. So we'll use our 30-minute level at 40.90. That will still be down 10 points from here. So if we didn't get this little bounce and we got smacked right down there, it would have been a nice little trade. Now, especially on the opening, we always want to be more conservative. We don't want to start our day by getting caught in the bag in something. So we take a chill pill, man, and relax. We are never in a hurry. We are always going to err on the side of caution. Do I only trade micros? No, I am always trading the minis in my Apex account. The only reason I'm putting up the micros here is because this is my real trading account. Interactive Brokers, I have $26,300 in there. And there's no reason whatsoever to ever trade futures in your real account. This is my Apex accounts. So you can see, I traded a little bit last night on a new PA. I made $938 last night. That was just trading gold. And when you come into slow markets, boom, chakalaka, everyone would have got those trades last night. So I'm always trading the minis in my actual Apex trading accounts. Micro, I'll show you why too, guys and girls. Okay. If I wanted to trade gold in my Interactive Brokers account to trade one contract, I need $32,100 in buying power. I only have $26,000. I couldn't even trade one contract. So if you're going to trade the futures in your live trading account, you need a minimum of like 100 grand, which not a lot of people have. And it's not necessary because we can open up accounts for $30, $40. So my suggestion to anybody is never trade futures in your real trading account. Unless, look, I have some people who do because they have, a lot of money in their trading accounts. But if you don't, Apex is the way to go. Prop accounts is the way to go. 1 billion%. All right, let me put my gold back out here at 90. Say goodbye to Hollywood. 40.90 on the opening is good. What time is it? It's on, not even 9 o'clock yet. I'll be curious to see how much of this rally that we hold this morning. We shall see. ESs. Do we like a double top in the ESs? That was 60.23. We're coming up from 60.14. It just about fits. Anyone have any fibs or anything else on the upside here? Because I got nothing on the upside in this thing anywhere. What's the consensus in the room? Want to try a little double top for a quick trade? We hit 60.23.50. Let's try it very small in the MES. 68.23.50. Will just about be a 10-point move up there. And again, same thing. I want this to hit this fast. Faster it spikes all the way up there, the better chances we get a point or two on the downside. Gigantic level in the futures was the 66.42 last week, and I don't even think we came that close. I just want to see what our lows were. Yeah, no, we didn't even come close. Oh, let me see. Yeah, we didn't come far away. 66.55. I had a mark at 66.42. It was like a weekly level. Morning, Max. Let me see what that was. Why did I have that marker out there? 66.42. Yeah, it's changed, but this was 66.42 last week. So, and we're still even going to keep an eye on gold now because I want this 10-point move to happen fast if we're going to get down to that level. How many people are joining us on YouTube are not trading futures yet? Give me some ones. So keep an eye on the ESs. See if we can spike up on this Bapa-Dapa, Wapa-Dapa up there. Give me some ones if you are not trading futures yet. Okay. And those of you who put up ones, can you tell me why? Is it that you don't know how to trade futures? Is it that you're scared to trade futures? Is it that it's just not something that's in your wheelhouse? Because every single person here should be trading futures. It is not a big layout of money to start trading futures at all. And there's no reason that you shouldn't be. None whatsoever. We teach you how to do it. We hold your hand while you're doing it. We trade with you on Tuesdays and Thursday nights. Guys, am I correct that there's no sale in Apex right now? Don't want to start trading futures with zero knowledge. Yeah, well, that's what you're here for now. There is still a sale. Which one, Scotty? Is it still? Oh, it's still a 70% off. And the $40 qualifier? Excellent. So that's a great sale, guys and girls. So right now, it costs $56 to open up an account with Apex. Use that code. And then once you qualify your account, which you can do in one day, it only costs $40 for a lifetime fee to have this account. $40. So look at it this way, right? $56. Maybe you buy the course for $300. And for $330, you're starting your career in trading. Right? That is a pretty good deal. And you know, that's the most you can lose. If you blow up the account, you open up another one for $56 while you're learning how to do it. So everybody should absolutely 1,000,000,000% be trading futures. I mean, you know, most people, you need at least $5 grand to open up any kind of trading account. Right? Say goodbye, my baby. It's not saved now. It's WSGTA.com is correct. And I want to show you guys, and it's not about the money here. I don't care about the money. I have one account for 72 days, one account for 57 days, and one account for 38 days. That is consistent trading. And that's what we teach people how to do. If I trade mini ES 10 years ago, I did well, but then, yeah. Well, I've only been trading futures for a couple of years now. Yep. Well, that's why slow markets is good, Prez, at 6 o'clock at night. Gold's pulling back a little bit. We still like it. We like it at our 30-minute trend line. Again, we want that fast. And there's nothing wrong, guys and girls, if we're kind of just sitting here to have no orders for the opening and just relax. You know, we're not in a hurry. Got our orders out and relax. No, I only trade minis. On my live trading account, I trade the micros because I want everybody to see exactly what we're doing. So when you see, this is my orders, guys and girls. This is up here all day. I have skin in the game in every single trade that I do. Okay. This is the micros because it's my real trading account. So, but again, in all my prop accounts, I am trading the micros, the big ones. I mean, the minis, the biggies. The biggies. And I trade, you know, usually 2 contracts. If I see something I really like that's really setting up well, I might do 5 contracts sometimes. Think about this. If I'm doing 5 contracts in gold, okay, of the minis. Each point is $500. So there's a lot of risk and there's a lot of reward. So like if we spike down to 40.90 in a short order, I have 3 contracts out. I look to make 2 points on it. That would be $600. You do that once a day and you're in Schaefer City. And once I do okay in one account, like, this account from last night, I'm up $938. I won't even look at that account today. Now I go to my other PA accounts and I'll work on those, try to make a few hundred in those. I don't like putting them all together because you can copy trade up to 20 accounts on Apex, which a lot of people do. Problem with that is if you blow one, you're blowing 20 of them. And that is not a pleasant feeling. So that's why I don't do that. I work on one at a time, try to make a couple of bucks, move on to the next account. So again, this 40.95 is not that much of a move now. I mean, it's only down like 7 points. Will it work? Will it not? I have no idea. My guess is it'll probably still work for a point or two, but I think we just missed it anyway. So why bother now? I would do a double top in gold now. Yes. 41.15. Let's put that out after the opening. I like that now. Absolutely. And check this out, guys and girls. Okay. 41.15. We have a pivot point up at 16. So we'll go 41.16. So this is what I was just talking about getting the bounce, right? Didn't bounce much, but if we would have hit that 95 fast, we just would have got 2 points out of it. Where's our double top? 41.16. Our target for gold is anywhere between 2 and 5 points. All right, we're getting a smack-a-dack. Let's see if we can get to the 90 real fast. So again, I want this 90 fast if we can get down there. All right, the faster it gets down there, the better. If we don't get to this 90 fast, that was our 30 EMA. Right? Yep, 40.90. I got 40.75 below that on a 30-minute chart. We got 40.88 is our 1 hour. All right. We want to be more conservative than 40.90. Let's go 40.88. And if we miss a trade, we miss a trade. I'm going to go a little lower. That's my trend on a 1 hour chart, especially for the opening. Boom. So we're constantly looking, we're constantly changing, depending on what everything's doing. And the trick is to learn how to read your charts really well, to be able to go through these different time frames quickly. And look what happened there, guys and girls. Look what happened. Now, we said we'd probably get a bounce off that 95, and look what happened. We got to 94.10. So here's the trade, right? If we didn't chicken out of the 95, there's our 3 points. One contract is $300. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. And that's your trade for the day, all right? In that account anyway. All right, we're going to be conservative. We'll go down to the 40.88. That's down 10 points from here. In the groove. Okay. But can everybody see? Give me some ones. How we hit our 65 EMA and it gave that nice trade. Problem was, we missed it by a quarter of a point the first time down there. So we always are going to go more conservative. All right. So we are 40.88. We are 41.16 double top. ESs. Let's take a peek, see what we're doing. We're doing garbage. We like the 07. That's still down 10 points from here. That works for me. Let's come up. We're being conservative. All right, let's go 04. 04 is our VWAP. I just saw Apex and it has 3 types of plans. The $50,000 plan. Okay. And it says $187, Juan. Put in this code, WSGTA. And it'll give you the best sale that they have, which will be $56. And then we're going to start with 50 grand, everybody. Okay. You have to get that 50 grand to 53,000. And you have 30 days to do that. That's your first goal. We have days where there's news coming out where we qualify our accounts in 5 minutes. It happened the last 4 weeks in a row when we had some big news coming out, and we qualified accounts in 1 day. Once you qualify that account with the sale they have on now, you're going to pay a $40 lifetime fee. Then they're going to reset you back to 50 grand. From that 50 grand, if you get it up to 53,000 and it could take you forever, you start taking money from them. Once you get up to 53 grand, you take $1,000 out. And every time you get it up over 53,000, you can take $1,000 out. You can try to build it up a little bit and take $2,000 out. So that's the goal with these things. That's where we want to be. And again, it's all about patience and discipline. All right, so we're 88 now. Where did I get 88 from? That is my 1 hour 9 EMA, and it's 89. So let's come up to 89. So the trick is, guys and girls, okay, and we teach you all this even in the smallest course. We teach you all this technical analysis. We teach you how to go to different time frames and find the support and resistance levels. And you get really good at it after a while, you know? And quickly you can change time frames and find different levels that fit our criteria. You know, if we spike down to this 4089, that's 10 points down from here. It fits our trading criteria. Do we still like the double top in the ESs? Let's take a look. We went as low as 14. So yeah, I still like it. It'd be up 10 points right off the opening. It's good. Me like it. Me like him. Now, I'm sure how many people in the room didn't listen to me and bought 40.95 in gold? Be honest, guys and girls. Scotty bought it. Anyone else besides Scotty? Yeah, China bought it. So you're starting off with a really good day. Yes, they issue a 1099 at the end of the year. You get taxed on ordinary income, minus all your write-offs and stuff. Well, Scotty. Well, not to say I'm a bad example too, because I made $592 in a different account. But I got to be honest with you guys, I forgot I had it out there. So again, I had 3 contracts and I made 2 points minus commissions, $592.92. So now I'm done with that account today. Now I'll move on to the account that I haven't done anything in today. But I left it out there. I wasn't going to say anything until you guys did. This, what we do also is pretty straightforward, guys and girls. There's no magic here, right? We wait until something sets up based on our technical analysis, and we're going to have losing trades. Anyone who tells you they don't have losing trades is lying to you. We're going to have losing trades. One of the important things is you have to do every single trade that sets up. You cannot pick and choose which of these you are going to do. Because frankly, we don't know which ones are going to work and which ones aren't. But we know that by using our technical analysis, that anytime we get into a trade, the odds are going to be in our favor of that trade working. How do we know this? Because we have journaled trades forever. I'm going to say we got to be close to 80% in the last month. Got to be. I'd be shocked if we're not. All right, I got my 930, 1600, 5 minute. Boom, boom, boom. So we got our orb opening range breakout set. Yeah, and Frank, let's say this. This is not easy, okay? I don't want this to seem like it's an easy thing to do because you're seeing trades go on that work, but it's not easy. Okay. It takes time. It takes time to get really good at this. And that's just the bottom line. And the more you put into it, the better you'll get out of it. Okay. So we're spiking now down now, guys and girls. I want this 89 on this pop down. We just got to 92. So again, we're going to our 1 hour, 9 EMA is 88. So let's go down a little to 88. But I want this now. If we don't get this now, I cancel, and I'm not going to do anything for the opening. Next spot we got below this, obviously, would be our 200 EMA at 70, 74. So we're going to give this 88 another minute or two. Okay. And then we're going to shit can that and just relax. As a matter of fact, I don't even like it anymore, guys. I don't. It's not a 10-point move to get down there anymore. I say we take a little chill pill on the opening and relax. Let's see if we got something lower than that on a different time frame. No. 1 hour is that 40.88. Okay. Let's go to the 4 hour just in case. See what we got. Nothing. All right. So again, that 40.88. Do I think it'll still work if we spike down on the opening? Maybe. Would I be in a hurry now? No. No, 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 no. I don't smoke it no more. Tired of waking up on the floor. No, thank you, please. It only makes me sneeze. Then it makes it hard to find the door. I know a girl. She came from Mallorca, Spain. She smiled because I did not understand. All right, the orb is set up. We'll explain what the orb is. Yeah, again, you know, we're coming down from 98 to 88. If it went right there, I would have liked it, yes. Again, it probably works on the opening. I'm leaving one out in one of my PA accounts. Just one, small one. All right, ESs are coming in a bit. See if we still like the 68.04 in that bad boy. Yes, we do. That's still down 10 points from here. So you can see we're basically concentrating on gold and the ESs. Bitcoin, not doing much of anything. MYM, Dow Industrials, not doing much of anything. You know, I'm just a little concerned with how much of this rally we're going to hold. So I think it just pays to be patient on the opening. All right, I'm going to fill up my coffee. Boom, chocolate. Is anyone bidding 88 in gold in my room? I know you are. Speak up. Speak up. Nobody's bidding 88 in the room. So if it hits there and it works, I don't want to hear anybody saying I just hit at 88. No, but I have a level. I know we got a couple of levels at 88. And 90. All right. I'm putting one out right now if we hit 88. This popped down. Right now. I'm putting a micro. Love you. But if we don't hit it on this pop down, I am shit canning. I'm giving it 1 minute. And I'll try to get a quick point if we get there. Or two. But got to be now. I want you now. I want you now. Oh, don't bounce. Don't bounce. What we just get to 90-40. Give it 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. Just missed the 92, Arch. Got the 90-40. Wah, wah, wah. All right, that's it. Let's take a chill pill for the opening. Scotty, you got anything lower? I mean, obviously we got 40.74. I'm going to be all over that. If we spike down 18 points. 40.74. I got it now. Yeah, we'll do, Steve. Scaler, you got 40.81, and Scotty's got 40.81. Boom, chakalaka, all over it. That's down 10 points from here. Those are fibs, guys and girls. We teach you how to do that also. All right, that's down 10 points. We're all over that. I like it. 40.81.50. All right, Scotty's got 82, 81, 81.40, 82.50. Let's go 81.50. Oh, I got it. Let's cheat a little bit. Up to 81.50. It's right in the middle of everything and down 10 points from here. A boom, chakalaka laka. Gotta like that. Gotta like that. I girl, she came from my outer Spain. Now because I did not understand. Okay, we are set for the opening with that. Good. ESs we still like. That's down 10 points. All right, now I'm going to the bathroom and using making a coffee. Orders are good. Back in 2x2. Okay, the stop for gold, if you are trading the minis, is 4 points. Where are we? Yeah, we're still around 4 points. Yep, 4 points. If you're not comfortable, trade the micros, 4 contracts, and give it 8 points. It is a Fibonacci, the 40.81.50. That is a fib. We have an hour-long lesson on Fibonacci's, even in the futures course. We get about 40% of our trades based on Fibonacci's, guys and girls. Very, very important. We're a little lower in the ESs on the opening. I mean, we're going the wrong way now. Yeah, let's come up to 60.06 now. 60.06.50, because it'll be a 10-point move down. That is a pivot point. And I still say we try to double top if we spiked up there. Yep. You guys are learning. See? Pivot point. Boom. Pivot point is just another thing that we use for technical analysis. We use it for a support and resistance level. By the way, guys and girls, anyone who buys any course, one button, we set up all your charts. Boom. One button. You push a button, your charts look exactly like mine. All right, I got to go. I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gents, do we still like the 2350 for the double top now in the ESs? I don't know if we do. I'm going to say if it doesn't happen on this popper, like Vish just said, we're out. So this popper, gold bounced. Okay, we got our double top in gold. Man, that 88 would have been golden, pony boy. Golden pony boy. Looking out my back door. Gold, Jerry. I say gold. Yeah. I don't want to leave this out for the opening unless we hit it now.
Hey, Dave.
Yo.
I'm just letting you know at 11 o'clock, Trump has a meeting with the president of Syria.
Nice. Thank you. Nice. Nice ice baby. Slow and steady on the opening, guys and girls. Leave me alone. A couple of you guys bought our course already this morning from YouTube. Thank you for joining us. You will not be sorry. All right, yeah, let's cancel that and wait for a little bit. Got the buy side. Let's just relax on the opening. I like both our gold orders. If we spike up or down 15 points on the opening. Boom, 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 looking out my back door. And let's let them do their thing. You get to the point, guys and girls, where this stuff starts to become second nature. You don't get too high when you have a good trade. You don't get too low when you have a bad trade. It's just, we are like pilots operating our system. That's it. Bum, 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 bum. And like anything else, you don't jump into a if you just jump into a cockpit, which is what this probably looks like to a lot of people, you're gonna have no idea what's going on with all those panels and stuff. And that's what this is. And you just learn how to read them. Learn how to read your instruments. I kind of still like the double top now, guys, that we pulled all the way back here. I'm gonna leave one out there. Small. Very small, only the MESs. Plus we pulled back a bunch. I think we'll get a point or two pullback. Fed speak on Bloomberg. All right, that could affect the opening. One lonely MES up there. One is the loneliest. Number one is the loneliest. No market on close reporting today. Wow. That's messed up. Two can be as bad as one. But all right. Nice and patient on the opening, guys and girls. Relax. Don't do it. Bum, 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 bum. Why is nothing working as it should right now? Well, there's nothing to work. There's nothing going on. My suggestion, guys, for the opening is micros. As always, keep it nice and small for the opening. Five-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, 60-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. All our time frame is right up here. I'll show you in a little bit all the different ones that we look at. We got our 5-minute orb up. Let's keep an eye on that. This is the opening range breakout at 935. If we get above, it's a buy. If we get below, it's a sell. 935. I'm still going to leave the double top out there for another minute. Again, just the MES is real small. Just pop up. Otherwise, we'll cancel that and just take a chill pill. No, orbs are not in trading view. This is a custom code that we put in. Everything you see up here is custom. All right, let's see if we get on this pop up. Again, I'm just doing the minis, trying to get a quick point. Got a quick point, 22.50. That's all we wanted to do. There's 2 points. All right, so there's your 1 and 2 points off the double top. Now we take a chill pill. Went from 23.50 to 21.50. There you go. So that was the double top, guys and girls. And it just gave 2 points. Gold's doing absolutely nothing. We like the 68.06 if we can pull back. So at 9:35, guys and girls, I'm part of your family. I only have trading view, but no orbs. Okay, Simon. Are you in the trading room right now? Let's get you into the trading room today and we'll get you straightened out. I'm going to give all you guys the link to the trading room for the rest of this week. Everybody in YouTube. And this is the last week, then we got boot camp. So take advantage of that. Come into the trading room for the rest of this week. Simon will take care of you when you get into the trading room, okay? Boom. Draw a rectangle, hard or low on a 5-minute candle. A rectangle. You draw a rectangle. Oh, you mean what we have here? Yes, that's the orb. What Scotty's saying. Yes. So in 3 minutes, we're going to look, and we're going to leave this up to like 9:40. Then we'll switch to the 15-minute orb. So in 3 minutes, we're going to look for a breakout above or a pullback 2. Gold's coming in a little bit here, guys. I still like our 81. $81.50 is our fib down there in gold, so I still like that, guys. If we can smack it back or whack it down there, another 5 points would be nice. So gold going down and the market's going up. That's what normally should be. What we'll do also in gold in 2 minutes is to see if we can break the bottom of this orb. And it could be a short if we get to the top of it. Yeah, I will post the here, guys. Start sending me emails now. Send me emails there, and we'll get you into the trading room for the rest of the week. All right, let's see if we get to the 81 and this gold on this bop down. Do it. We want it fast, guys. We want it fast. We want it fast. Come on. Don't bounce. We don't want to bounce from here. Give it another minute. Ah, come on. There's the bounce. You piece of dog crap. Want, want, want. We got to 83, guys. We'll give it 1 more minute. We'll get you straightened out too, JR. All right, now or never, guys. No, now it's not a 10-point move to get there. Fortunately, we got to cancel. You piece of dog crap. Oh, I hate you. Look at the ES is ripping. Yeah, gold's a little spready, and we just missed it. So we got 75 and we got 62. Let's certainly put out 75, right? 40.75. That was too fast. Oh, ES? Yeah, we weren't looking. Oops. Can't do the MGC. $40.75 MGC. Come on. ES's broke out of the top of the orb. There it is, guys and girls. That's your 5-minute breakout of the orb. Gave a quick 2 points. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Quick 2 points. Damn it. Anyone have a shorty in the ESs, guys? This is what we're talking about, Orb City. There's your 5-minute orb. It was 60.24, and it gave you 1 and 2 points. Okay, JR, we'll get you straightened out too. Yeah, it's hard to catch them all. How about the top of the orb in gold? Do we like that short on the 5-minute? Let's see. 40.94. That would be up 10 points. The trend is 40.96, and our 30 EMA is 40.99. So I like 40.99 in gold. And we're going to switch our orb in a minute, but I definitely like 40.99 in gold. That'll be up 10 points. 68.47, Vish. I like it. I want to be on the buy side of the ESs, guys. Buy side, buy side, buy side. Buy side. No, the only thing we missed was that orb breakout. We have indicators for TradingView also, JR. Send me an email, come into the trading room. Anybody who's having problems setting up their charts on TradingView or Think or Swim, who is a course member, we will get you straightened out, okay? Send me that email. I'll post my email one more time. We will help you, JR. Come into the trading room after we slow down a bit. Are we getting stretched out in the ESs, guys? I think we are. We have no levels, though. That's the problem. We're only at a 71 RSI. All right, what do we like gold, guys? It's coming in again. 68.41 ES. I love that. That's a fib. All over that. That'll be the fall from moving average trade up there too. Shizzle. Now, I want to buy the top of the orb if we pull back, right? What is that? 22? All right, so 68.41. $68.22. Pull back to the top of the orb. Boom. That gold's dead. Yeah, I like the top of the orb, Scotty, and it's down 10 points from here, so it fits. All right, JR, we'll get you straightened out. All right, get rid of that. Get rid of that. We still like that in gold. What is 40.99 in gold? Oh, that's the top of the orb. Okay. Bandstand. We're at a 72 RSI, so we are not stretched in the MESs yet. We're in nowhere's land, guys and girls. Everybody take a chill pill. Relax. All right, so we switch to the 15-minute orb now, Scotty. Yeah. Here we go. Studies, edit studies, orb, 15-minute. This we will leave up all day now, guys and girls. Again, we could be getting a breakout of the 15-minute orb now. That will close in 3 minutes. So really, the bottom of the orb is all the way down here now. And let's check gold. I still like to shorten gold, you know, up here at 99 on our 30. That's good. We'll leave that out there. Now, where do we want to buy the ESs? That is our questione. No, I still like the 22. That's mid orb and down 10 points from where we just were. So I'm still digging that. We go there fast, guys. That's down 10 points. I'm down with the 22. We spike down 10 points. This is how we spend our days, guys and girls, for those of you who are joining us in YouTube. Yeah, the top of the orb is 40.95 in gold. Probably like that too.
Good morning.
It went fast.
What's up, Davey? How are you?
All good, man. Good morning.
Can I jump in for a sec?
Absolutely. Guys, our orders are good. 22.41, 75.99. Go ahead, Pete. Take it away.
You got it, buddy boy. Okay, so guys, market is up about 75 handles on the S&P. That's significant, right? It's a bit of a slingshot here. So the deal is not done yet, but they're obviously anticipating by week's end, right? And it's a matter of how this thing unfolds. But last week, there's a lot still going on. I mean, the whole Mag 7, the whole tech sector was sort of under attack by absolutely everybody, claiming that this was a bubble and this and that. And those were the biggest sectors to get smacked down last week, right? When the market started to crack under the pressure of this, a prolonged government shutdown. So that's why NASDAQ this morning is already up 1.5%. They're the ones that got smacked down in response to the government releasing the shutdown, which hopefully will be by week's end. They're the ones that are going to benefit the most because look, they were trading at record highs. They were down. Some of them are down 3.5% or more. So I mean, I'm sure Dave's going to watch those because a lot of those stocks are the ones that are embedded in the futures instrument, and so they're going to be the ones. Think about that, right? In the S&P 500, you've got a lot of the Mag 7 stocks as well as in the NASDAQ, right? And you guys are trading NQ, MES, ES, and whatever the futures indexes. You're going to see that the components, right? Think about that. So a lot of the tech stocks are the components that go into these futures instruments, and some of them have different weightings. Some are heavily weighted. So those stocks, the ones that have been smacked down the most, are going to be the ones that are going to benefit from finally this thing being over. And so that's why you're going to see this. You're going to see this sort of a slingshot effect on all the futures markets for sure. But also, there's a lot also going around because you're seeing a lot of those big guys trying monopolizing the whole industry, right? I mean, this whole whole thing about chips and GPUs and tech and NVIDIA and Palantir. There are deals being made behind the scenes. It turns out that if you read into the government shutdown, and you read into the president's plan of this whole thing, there had to have been a plan behind it, right? Because to have such a prolonged shutdown that started to affect so many different things. And while this was going on, it's like, well, there's nothing to see over here. While our focus was on that, so many things have been going on behind the scenes, in these larger stocks. So it's fascinating to see how things are going to unwind. November, look, I'm still back in July of 2024. I can't believe we're in November already, but look, we're going to start to see the effects of whatever the projections are for retail, right? Retail's, not been the best of performers, but we're going to start to see that as Thanksgiving comes around and the holidays coming around. So the seasonality of November is going to be back in play here. And, we had apparently, it happened without my permission, but for the last 3 weeks, this market has sort of been fractured in lots of different sectors. So now that the runway is sort of clear, we're going to see that come. Then you're going to start to see in the seasonality play in, and we're off to the race as far as that goes. So look, when you have this kind of a slingshot effect, there's tons of opportunities. And I'm sure Dave is going to be trading them with you, right? As you see these things get sort of that irrational enthusiasm around the release of this government shutdown, that's when you get amazing opportunities on the upside and on the downside, reversal swing trades, whatever Dave's going to set up, he's got you covered. But just be aware that we are always one tweet away from crazy town. So that's why follow David's rules. You know that you're going to see stop orders are imperative. Following the rules now is more imperative than ever before. But you're liable to see some wonderful trends. You're going to see some reversals in these names because you know what? Look, some of these things are going to pull back. They've been so beat up over the last couple of weeks that, look, I'm sure you're watching the gold, you're watching oil, and you're watching any number of the futures contracts. But you know what? Look, we're so happy that you're here with us on Mondays and Fridays. Hang out with Dave. He's the man, and there's nobody better to really, look. Opening bells can be incredibly intimidating because if you're new, you don't really know what to do and what to look at and how to really position yourself and where to put your orders. That's why the opening bell is extraordinary to have somebody like David, who's got so many years experience doing this, and the rest of the team, Kevin and Ken and Scotty and everybody. Experience is incredibly imperative when you're trying to learn how to trade the market per se, but surely coming out of the gate on an opening bell, and what's wonderful about that is that's where so many of the trades are, right? That's what's so exciting. The first couple hours of the day are really some of the meat and potatoes of trading for traders, right? And so just follow what David's doing, follow what the team is doing. We're really happy you're all here. We do have a new website, super consumer friendly. We do have a new futures course, amazing, money back guarantee, payment plan, whatever you want. 9 hours. Kevin, Ken, and David and the team put together a futures course, sort of super friendly to the Apex platform that is just perfect if you're trying to learn to trade futures. So that's exciting as well. So it's all here for you. There's stuff that's available for free. There's stuff that you pay for. And Wednesday, we're having a live free masterclass talking about trading. Look, this market never disappoints. It's absolutely amazing. Gotcha. This market never disappoints. What's so exciting about it is you think maybe there are a couple of days where the market's not doing that much. Sure as heck, the market takes off like it does today. So if you thought that the market was sort of like lackluster for a couple of days, something like this happens. So as I say, we're only one tweet away from crazy. Obviously, the release of the government at this point is super exciting. So I'll pass it back today. Go for it, kid.
Thanks, Pete. JR, we're going to help you as soon as you get into the trading room, okay? Guys, forget about what we're selling or anything else, all right? There's 134 people here, and 5 of you have decided to come into the trading room for the rest of the week. You guys are missing a gigantic free opportunity. Now, I'm only going to post this one more time. You guys can hang out with us for the rest of the week. dgreen927@yahoo.com. All right, we're doing nothing now. Hanging out. We got our orb. I still like the 99 in gold. I like the 75 in gold. Where's our yeses? I like the 22. That is a trend trade. If we can spike all the way down there, especially on this Bapa Dapa Wapa Dapa. That's the early trend. If we don't get that, we can go to bottom of the orb, which is like 15. So let's see if we get a spike it down to 22. That's cool. Just send me an email, dgreen927@yahoo.com, and I will send you the link as soon as we finish here. Hang out with us for the rest of the week. Yeah, we have a good time. And hopefully we try to make a couple of banana skins. So the market's slowing down to a dull roar here. Isn't a hell of a lot going on. Let's see if we can get the spike of the 22 here. I don't have counts to give away, guys and girls. But what Roman told me we can do is anyone who buys a course, we will start you out with an account, a free account. So anyone who buys a course at WSGTA, we will start you out with a free account. I'm going to load up more accounts for Friday, guys and girls. Friday, I'll be able to do some more giveaways, but I just don't have that many right now. I joined and gotten emails already. The chart won't load when I press the button. Opens in Apple. JR, okay? Any course you buy, we will give you that, JR. Yes, I know, JR. Come into the trading room and we will fix your charts for you. Okay? I promise you. I can't do it here. Come into the trading room and we will fix your charts. All right, JR? Might be doing it on an old link. I don't know, but just come into the trading room and we will get you straightened out. Gabishi? Yes, president has an event at 11, but it's with Arjun. I don't know. It's some foreign country he's meeting with. No idea what it is.
Syria.
Thank you. So here's the deal, guys and girls. We have already slowed down to a dull roar at 9:52. All right. We had a couple of trades if you did all the trades. Otherwise, we're just sitting here doing absolutely nothing now, which is usually par for the course. First hour, last hour is when we get the most action. We are just in nowhere's land right now. So this is where your patience and discipline comes into play. I will never push a button unless my charts tell me to push a button. Period. All right, we'll get you straightened out on Thinkorswim, Gregory. Just come into the trading room. Boom, chaka-laka-laka. Scotty, you're going to be around, right? We can help people with this.
Yeah, I'm around all day, you know worries. I suspect if they're logging in, they're clicking the link and it's opening a web browser because they've got to open shared items. So just, if they can hear me, come in their room and we'll help you guys. I can't do anything with you on YouTube. It's too much information.
Exactly. This pop 22. What pop? Okay, yeah. All right, I'm with you. This pop 22. Otherwise, we go lower. We got 19 is the 30 EMA, and then we got 16, and Scotty's got fibs and a whole bunch of stuff down at 16. So we'll give it this pop. Yeah, 13's big. RTY. Let's take a look. JR's got something in RTY. 2458. Yes, like it. RTY 2458. Like to see it go fast. What's the ATR is only 4 points, so that's good. 2458. Boom. Good. We'll get you straightened out, Gregory. Julio, you need help. Okay. Good. We'll get you straightened out. Bouncy, bouncy, ES. Kiss my tuchus in Macy's window. Not going to do it. All right, let's just relax. We'll go to the bottom of the orb, 68.13. I would be aggressive down there if we get there. I don't think we're going to get there. But I'll do at least 3 contracts if we get there. More likely to break out of the orbs than hit the orb. Gold is dead. How did I leave a gold at 40.94? Did we ever have gold at 40.94 at one point? Left it out. I left it out. Did it work? Oh, yeah, it worked. For a point anyway. I don't even like 40.99 now, though. Let's cancel our gold for now. This could be a better buy, guys, if we break above this 15-minute orb with some volume. Give RTY another couple of minutes here. Still coming in a bit. But we want this shortly. Could be a short at the top of the orb. Sometimes I cancel my orders here and I forget to do it in my other account, which is a recipe for disaster. Gold. Yeah, there you go. It just broke the orb at 94. See if it pays. What kind of video should I watch to learn the basics of trading? All the videos in our course. But I mean, you can just look up like technical analysis and stuff. You know, there's plenty of stuff, free stuff out there. No question about it. I cancel our RTY. Bouncing up here. There's a ton of free stuff out there. But you're not going to find a better bang for the buck than $300 to join our course. I'll tell you that right now. That ain't going to happen. Guys, one thing we have already lost. Okay, check out the volume. We are already losing volume. That's why I'm not crazy about all breakouts right now. We're losing volume. Already. Just flopping it, flippity floppity here. Flippity floppity Easter's on the way. Look for a video on how to sit still for a couple of hours. Yes, definitely do that. Good traders should be bored most of the time. I'm not crazy about the breakout of this orb either, because we just went up 10 points to hit it. I mean, it can't work, but I'm kind of on my hands right now. I don't see anything to be running into. Palantir's up $12. Good. Michael Burry short, getting buried. Nvidia up $7. That's what I like to see. When there's not a lot of volume, guys and girls, the orb breakouts are going to be more difficult. Steve, excellent. So that's just a little nuance of not running into these things when the volume has died down significantly. You know, gold was basically a break-even trade. I don't even think it gave you a point. ES smacked down 5 points. So little nuances that you have to learn as time goes by. And that just comes with experience. All right, I got a few more of you guys requesting come into the trading room. It's like 10 of you now out of 120. When we finish here, guys, I will send you the link right away. Give me a few minutes. See, here's the thing with us now, guys and girls. If we get another trade, wonderful. If we don't, wonderful. ES double top if we get there. Yes, we like that. 43.75. All over it. Okay, now you guys are taking advantage. Now we got almost 20 people that are going to come hang out with us. Good. Good, 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 good. Oh, I will be out Friday, guys. I am attempting to fly up to see my grandson. Hopefully it'll be better by then. But either way, I'm going to try. And I'm with Scotty. We're waiting for extreme moves now. We're hang-a-lating. Well, let's get a bit out. I want to come higher than this, guys. Let me see. What is this? 20? I like the 30 EMA. 68.21. That's down 10 points from me. I'm down with that. That works. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. Good traders should be bored most of the time. Anyone have any orders out that we don't? A lot of visitors in the trading room this week. That's good. Ask questions, take advantage. ES is coming in a bit. I like where we are. Not much action, guys and girls. Not much action. We like a double top in gold, right? 41.16. There's your breakout of the orb. That's never really went against you. And that one just paid, got you 3-4 points. Bottom line. Got a fib at 68.20.50. Good. So we're good. Now we'll buy the top of the orb in gold if we get a pullback. 40.83. Let's put it out. This orb will stay up there all day now, guys and girls. So really, you got a fake breakout here, right, at 94, and it went, almost, you wouldn't have got stopped out. Only went 2.5 points against, and now you would have got paid. Let's see if we have anything in gold in between here, like a 15 or a 30. I don't think we're going to, but let's look. No, we're not going to. We are not going to. We are not going to. Well, we're settling into nothingness. Gotcha. Yep, just send me an email, Jonathan. You guys can all hang out this week. Lost my email one more time. Also, anyone who buys the course to $299, we're basically giving you $50 off because you're getting a free account. So you're getting almost 15% off the course. Chocolate. All right, come on, guys, set something up. If you're on top step charts are messed up, guys. I don't use any charts in my Apex or Top Step or any of those things. Zero. I use Thinkorswim, period. If you can't get Thinkorswim, we get you Trading View. Stand. Good morning. I emailed Roman on Friday for the course, but I haven't been regarding the split plan. I think something went through today, Andrew. Can you check? Pretty sure I saw something go through today. You let me know. If not, I'll get it taken care of with Roman. Someone did it today with 2 payments. Let me see. Hold on. No, that wasn't you. Okay. I emailed Roman on Friday. All right. Send me an email and I will forward it to Roman and tell him to take care of it today. Okay. Yep. There's bars where there shouldn't be. I'm doing a limit order on gold and it keeps doing like a market order. Yeah, you're hitting the something's wrong in your settings. If that keeps happening, don't trade until we can get you straightened out. Yep. Some people do that. Where will the trading room appear? The trading room is not included in any course, MJM. The only thing included with your course, yeah, or you're typing in the wrong price like I did. The only thing included in your course is the Tuesday and Thursday night slow markets and our mentorship on Thursday nights. The trading room is a separate entity. I'm managing an analysis company. I was wondering if it's really worth start trading from zero. You're 18? You absolutely should learn how to trade, Ty, even if you never do it again. This is something you can take with you for the rest of your life. We have a ton of high school students who are with us. JR, when did you buy the course? This morning. Okay, cool. You just bought it this morning. Okay. Okay. Send an email to here. And tell Roman you bought the course and you're waiting for a free account. Okay. We'll check and make sure everything's all right. All right, JR. Send an email to Roman. Tell him you purchased the futures course this morning and please send me a free account. Yeah, I mean, I wish I started doing this at 18. My God. This is something you take with it for the rest of your life, man. Live trading room. If you're interested in, come into the trading room this week and we'll talk about it. All right, DT? Anyone who's interested in the live trading room, come into it, hang out with us for the rest of this week, and then we'll talk about that. I don't want to talk about it on YouTube. Okay? Gabishi? Good with that, Ditosa? All right, I don't like to say this at 10:10 in the morning. Yes. No, send Roman an email. WSGTA.com@gmail.com. I just posted it. Don't send me an email. I can't give you the account. Okay. Scotty, what are you out of your mind? Just tell Roman to give it to you. If you don't have access already. Do I like the top? Do we still like the orb high on gold? Do we like the orb high on gold? You mean if it pulls back? No, it's only a 3-point pullback to that. Technically, maybe, but no, I don't like it. No. Yeah, I hate what I'm going to say. Scotty, just tell Roman to give you access. Gabishi? Yeah. If it spikes up higher from here and then pulls back, yes, I would like the top of it. Yeah, I'm not going to say it, but I'm going to say it. Unfortunately. This day is over. A non-event day. So someone tell me, am I wrong? The shutdown is the opening of the government is not official yet. Is that true? I thought it was a done deal. It's not done yet, Mike. All right, thank you.
No, but they said that even if it does, it's going to take a couple of days to push it through. So we're probably at least in a 3-day lag at minimum. And you got Johnson talking right now about it, complaining about it also. I figure a week of noise will be open by Thanksgiving and go move on.
Wonderful. Well, like I said, I'm going to attempt to go Friday. And I already told the driver and stuff, if I get there and it's a nightmare, I'm just coming home. I am not sitting at the airport for 10 hours. Not going to happen. So anyway, I'm not planning on being here Friday. Wednesday night is our webinar. And next week is boot camp. Boom, chaka, laka, laka. What do you think? I'm made of money, Titosa? I ain't flying private. I don't. First of all, if it's really messed up, it's not worth the risk to even go. Say goodbye to Hollywood. All right, we're going to end our YouTubers because there's nothing to do. All right. Who gets access? If you buy the futures course, okay, I'm going to go over this one more time for everybody. All right, here. If you buy the futures course, $299, you get access to Tuesday night and Thursday night slow markets, 6 o'clock till 9:30. Included, you get a free Apex account. Okay? You get a free Apex account. You can stretch out the payments if you want. So that's what you get with your basic futures course. Tuesdays and Thursday nights, Thursday night live mentorship, also forever, and a free Apex account. That is at WSGTA.com. Okay. One free account. One free account for everybody who just buys the futures course. All right. Now, one last time, I'm going to post my email. If you're interested and anybody who's having problems with their chart setup, we will get you straightened out today. Everybody can come in here for the rest of this week for free. Doesn't cost anything. That's dgreen927@yahoo.com. As soon as we finish here, I will go and send you an invite to the trading room. You'll be in our live trading room for the rest of the week. Gabishi, we'll fix all your charts and we'll answer your questions about futures, whatever you want to talk about. All right. Friday, I will have some regular free accounts to give out to everybody. You still have 5 days to pass the eval. No, you have 30 days to pass your eval. 30 days. 30 days to pass your evaluation account. That's $100 a day. No, gold's hitting the top of the orb. I don't like it. Again, there's no volume in anything. We got some U.S. employees from the U.S. The bills were taken care of. These don't let me ask them to pay them at my country banned international. That stinks. Yeah, but Taha, if you're interested in a payment plan with us, send me an email. We'll work something out. I get Roman to work something out with you. Tuesday, forever Thursday nights, slow markets. That's it, JR. You got it. All right. Anyone who's in a different country that needs help paying for the course, just let me know. We'll take care of it. We'll take care of it. We want everybody to be able to do this. Whatever you can afford, we will take care of. Okay. All right, YouTube. Everybody who wants to come into the room, send me an email. Love it. Green room, live traders. Where are we sitting today? Are we a little green? Not a lot of action, but everybody should be green, right? Give me some ones. Yeah, Hendrik, J.R., Miguel, Sean, Adolfo, Vish. All right, it is what it is. Stink on ice. All right, YouTubes, let's hope today is the worst day we ever have and tomorrow's a better day. Give me like 10 minutes and you guys can start coming into the trading room. Just going to take a 5-minute break and then I will start sending you guys the link. Let's hope this is our worst day we ever have trading and tomorrow's a better day. Our webinar is Wednesday night and we'll see you guys again. Oh, I will not be here on Friday. So Pete will be here, give you the market updates and stuff. I will be back on Monday. Let's hope today is the worst trading day we ever have and tomorrow's a day. I say peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Green Jeans is out of here like Vladimir. I am going to end the stream, see if I do it right. If you guys can still hear me, let me know. And I'll see everybody who sent me an email in a few minutes. We are out of here like Vladimir, Obersky, and Mr. Outsky. End stream. End.